on. It is Monday. All right, this is the top of the week. For most, it's the top of the work week. You should be hustling on Monday. You should have earned something, right? Even if you don't get paid on Mondays, some type of value you give out to people that you get in return for a currency that you could switch out for any other asset that you desire is always a good day. If you're stacking a desirable asset such as Bitcoin, make sure that you do it responsibly. Check out HODL for a decentralized peer-to-peer exchange where you can sign up with no KYC and get Bitcoin from there from other like-minded Bitcoiners or whomever else. Could be scammers on there, who could be hackers who hack big exchanges trying to give away their Bitcoin. I don't know. Also, a cold card wallet would do you well in these times because you want to keep your Bitcoin safe and in an open sourced wallet. So check out the CoinKite.com store down below and check out that cold card wallet. All right, real quick, this is going to be a super quick one because I'm pretty much close to getting in and getting something to eat. You will not be remembered and you will be erased from the history books. This is something Xerxes from the movie 300, one of my favorite movies of all time. I used to watch it almost every week when I was in college. And when it came out, 2008 or 2007, maybe 2007, you will not be remembered. He told King Leonidas, who was the leader of the 300 men of Sparta, who were fighting against pretty much unspeakable odds of a Persian empire that was taking over all of Persia and some. And they stood their ground. They did not want to be conquered men. They wanted to be free. They wanted to be free to be autonomous and rule themselves. And he stood up to Xerxes and told him, hey, you know what? I don't think I'm down for taking the knee before you, my friend. I'm not down for the slave initiative. And Xerxes told him, you will be erased from the history. He says, first of all, you'll be wiped off. We'll kill you all, and you won't be remembered for this. So I don't know what you're trying to prove here. Leonidas confidently replied something along the lines of, people will know that brave men, stood on this earth, and that even a god king can bleed. And this reminds me so much of what we see today with the powers to be. You could call it the governments, you can call it the WHO, you can call it the WEF, but you can call it the Federal Reserve. But their intent is to enslave us, to make us digital fiat, vaccinated slaves. And it seems like what I'm coming to discover is that the people who stood up to that, the people who stood for freedom, are equivalent to the Spartans that stood up to Xerxes. It may be a war lost, but it will go down in history that there was people that stood up, and that even there might be a chink in the armor in this whole system that will be always remembered, and maybe generations to come can learn from that, and maybe they'll win and win against this. Bitcoiners, the same way, in my opinion, when it comes to this fiat monetary Ponzi scheme system that's enslaving everybody. Bitcoin works, great, but if it doesn't, we knew that it did shake up their plans, right? So anyways, that was just something I was thinking about, y'all. I'm gonna go watch 300 pretty soon, and I'll holler at y'all till next time. It's hot.